All right.
You're on now. It's recording.
Okay, recording. All right. Okay. I'll do a little bit about myself real quickly. Since I started Young Living 10 years ago in October 2014, I completely did the ditch and switch. It changed my life in so many ways, from health issues, hormonal, and emotional. It became easier and easier to talk and share about the product. It's now become my passion. So
Mm.
it can be addicting, guys, but you have to do that. You just got to make sure that it's your total life what you're doing, right? Um, so I have some family members that are not on board, and they think I'm a little crazy with my oils, but seeing my changes. I'm sure everybody experiences that with some friends and family, right? They think we're crazy. Uh, Never give up on them. It took me 2 years to sign up a friend. So I always constantly kept messaging her and telling her, right? And to get to, once I get to know what your friend, yeah, get to know what your friend and your family like. Like sometimes when I'm with them and I'll pull out my peppermint. Oh, let me smell that. Then they try it. Next thing you know, they're saying, "Oh, I really like that peppermint." So then you know what to gift them when it's either Christmas or their birthday, and then you slowly get them to like the oils because my family's a tough one. Um, and then I'll always tell like my friends if there's a starter bundle sale or any sales like we're having right now. I've been busy today messaging people. Hey, you got little ones. There's a sale going on. You want your Ninja Reds? There's a big sale going on, right? So that's a great way to get in contact with people when there's a big sale. And I always, when I do sell a kit or sign someone up, I always give them a little jar of my sample of my face cream or a chapstick. And you can also do a roller ball or even a diffuser necklace, just so they get a gift when they sign up. Um, Here's my chapsticks. These are my little jars. So they're tiny, easy to give as a sample. That way it's not costing you money. Just a little roller ball. You can even do them smaller and order just the small ones. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to give, right? And then those are my chopsticks. I carry these everywhere. They're in my purse, they're in my car. I always have something to give to somebody, right? Um, Also explain to new members in their second month, they do a 50, they will get a free diffuser on ER. So if they're only buying like thieves oil and a supplement, then you say, hey, do a second ER next month and you'll have a diffuser to diffuse that thieves oil. So everybody loves free stuff, right? So it just entices them to do another ER. And then you can tell them in the third month, if you do another month, the fourth, you'll get a free oil every third month or every fourth month. So you can also use that as well, just so we can keep people on board, right? Suggest toothpaste or any Thieves product or Ninja Red to help them do the ditch and switch. So when they do their first month, say, hey, maybe you want the mouthwash, the toothpaste. You know, that'll help with people with thyroids because you don't want to use toothpaste with toxics in it, right? So just little things that you want to tell them. Um, these are other little hints that I do as well, like at a restaurant. If you feel a connection, pull out an oil. That can be a conversation, especially with your with a friend and the waiter comes over, she'll question you. And when she does, then let her smell it. I always carry this one on my purse. I don't know if anybody bought one of these macrame. And guess which oil I carry? Stress away. You know how many times waitress have said to me, "Oh my God, that really helped me right now. I think I need that oil." And that's all it takes is just that little one oil. So, and then where am I here? Yeah. So just offer her a couple drops. Why not, right? And then I always hand her a business card, a chapstick, and then I say, "Here, I have a little flyer about my oils. Call me." I've signed somebody up like that, but it doesn't always happen, but you never know. Just always got to have that conversation going and always think about Young Living, no matter where you are. When I purchased our home, we had so many workers coming in and out. We changed our furnace. We did some other work, our water tank. And every time somebody left, I'd have a little bag and I'd have my little tiny cream, my chapstick, and a flyer in the bag. And I'd say, do you have a wife? Yes, I do. Oh, well, I have a girlfriend. Here, maybe if she's interested, let me know. And I always put my business card. Well, I did sign up my furnace guy. His wife is still in love with the oils and the Ninja. So See, you just never know, right? No matter who comes to your home, always make sure they're leaving with something from Young Living. They'll go home and they'll be all happy and show their wives or their girlfriends. So you just never know. Um, Another place is the marketplace. I'm sure everybody has a yard sale or goes to a yard sale or buys something on marketplace. I know I do most of the time. And I've made connections where I've kept in touch through Messenger still with some of the people that I bought things from. And I'll ask them, oh, how do you like your chapstick and your face cream? And I invite them every time I have a class, and they always thank me for inviting them. Oh, maybe I can make it to the next one. Okay, that's fine. Um, and then know how, and then make sure when you're giving somebody a sample, I always tell them, I went natural and I make all my own stuff. Here's a sample to enjoy with the oils. Interested? I do classes at my house or could come to your home wherever I can, and I can do a cream demo. So then that entices them, and then they think, oh, I can do this cream as well. So it's a start. And then I always give them my info and a chapstick when I go and pick up an item. Even if they say, oh, put the money in the can and my product is outside. So in the can, I'll leave my chapstick, my business card, and whatever I have in my purse. And I always get a message back. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you. And then I've had one lady comment with me for days because I bought these books for my grandson. And then I wrote her back and thanked her for doing that. And then she thanked me for the chapstick. So we still talk. So even though I didn't sign her up yet, I'm keeping in contact with her. So just, I'll never give up on people, right? And then if I see someone um, posting on, like, on Facebook, sometimes you'll see someone and they say, oh, I have this issue and I just don't know what to use anymore. The doctor's not helping me. You know how many times I go in my inbox and I message them? And I always send a private message and I'll explain what helped me with my issues. Then I leave a message saying, if you need anything or help with things, to reach out to me. I'm not being salesy. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just don't want to see you suffer where I can help you. I had a lady, I did sign her up. She's from North Bay, and she had posted in the Freedom Convoy thing how she had a son that was 8, 9 years old. He wasn't vaxxed, she wasn't vaxxed, and the hospital in North Bay wouldn't take her because she wouldn't allow the test up his nose, and he had a bad cough and he was really sick. So then I inboxed her and I said, could I please come and drop off a little jar of chest rub for your little guy? And I'll give you a little sample of RC, and then maybe get him to breathe that in and out. I said, I do have diffusers if you're interested in bigger bottles of RC. She messaged me the next day and she said, my son said that RC helped him relax as he was breathing it in. And with that chest rub, Diane, I don't know how to thank you, but he's not coughing no more. So then we kept in touch. I invited her to a big event I did here in Bonfield, and I signed her up the following day. She's not always doing ER, but she orders here and there. At least I still am in touch with her. But it just goes to show, just reaching out with someone and let them know I'm not being salesy. I'm just wanting to help out and reach out to you. So those are other ideas, right? And then and again, I have had them offer, like, I offer individual items and I tell them, if he's really sick, I recommend Thieves RC, and I can lend you a diffuser. So that's another idea as well. Hopefully I've never had a problem getting my diffusers back, but just you can feel it if you know you'll have that connection and if they're being appreciative, right? So that's another idea. Um, in my purse, I always carry a chapsticks, and I always have my flyers with me. I always have oils for them to, like sometimes I'll open an oil like Stress Away, share a couple drops. That's what Young Living's all about, is sharing, right? So I love doing that. I also have done this many times with my members when we go for lunch or dinner, or even with friends and family. I always carry essential zymes and alkaline little pouches. So in the States, I always buy the powder, but it's nice to get those little packages from the States. That way you can share that with someone. Oh, your husband has heartburn? Get him to try this, because my husband loves it. And Essential Zyme 4, I can't have a big dinner without those. So I made sure I had mine before the Chinese food, right? Because it's always so hard on our stomach. And then I have classes every month for my members so I can build a connection. Like next week, I'm doing my chapstick. I'm teaching everybody how to make deodorant next week. So that'll be fun. I already got 7 people coming. And if there's more, then there's more. But so far, I have 7 ladies coming. And it's usually the usual ones. But I have one that's bringing her mom because she wants to sign up her mom. And I have another member that's going to bring her niece because when she had a yard sale on the weekend, I went over there just to give her a big hug and see how she's doing, if she's stressed out because she sold her house. She said, "Oh my God, Diane, I'm so happy that you're here." And then she said to her niece, "This is the lady with the oils. Oh my God, I love oils." She said, "So I want to learn more about it." Well, I'm doing a deodorant class next week if you're interested. So she already said she wanted to. And then she said, "Where's your business page?" I said, "Ladydi's Journey to Wellness." "Okay, I'm going to like it right now so you know who I am." So boom, right there, right? So I'm inviting her. So hopefully she'll go under Brenda. So we'll see how that works. And I'm always talking about Young Living every day. Even though people say, "You drive me crazy with that Young Living." Oh, well, it's my passion. So remember, don't ever give up on people. Always just do what you love. And I love Young Living, and people either take me or they don't, right? So I hope this really helped some of you. I know I just rambled on really fast, but I know it was only half an hour. But if there's any questions, ask away.
Oh,
I
Diane.
can attest to the fact that Diane talks Young Living all the time because we talk daily and we always talk Young Living. Always.
And I always give her suggestions because that's what we're for, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Helping each other.
That is
Sharing is
wonderful.
caring.
Well, really, really good tips. I think the main thing is to talk Young Living everywhere we go. I think some
Right.
people are hesitant because it looks like you're pushy. So give us your best secret. How can you talk Young Living without being pushy?
Um, Say your story. Talk about the good. The best is me helping other families and getting that phone call or that message saying, "Oh my God, Diane, thank you. That cream helped me," or "This helped me," or like my egg lady. I was picking up eggs and I kept telling my husband, "There's going to be that right time. I'm going to keep talking to her about oils." She started buying my bug spray. So when I went to go get eggs one day, she said, "Oh my God, Diane, that bug spray smells delightful. I just put it on because I smell because the one that Jasmine posted has cinnamon, everything in it." So she ended up buying one. She ended up buying another one for her friend. And then when she went to her friend's friend wanted one, so she bought another one from me. So then finally I said to my husband, I said, "Okay, I'm gonna ask her if when I buy eggs again, if she wants to come to my class." So she came last month. She loved it. So when I went and picked up eggs yesterday, she gave me a big jar of homemade relish. So I'm like, yes, we connected. And she just now just loves talking with me. So it's so nice. But I told her, I said, "You gotta try lime. Make a salsa or something." "Really? Your lime?" I said, "When you come to my class next week for the deodorant class, I'll have some salsa and lime. Then you can try it." She's like, "Okay, maybe I'll order that on my order." I signed her up last month
Oh, wow.
after she came to my class.
That's the secret. The secret is when someone get to know you, they get to trust you. Then it's easy. Then you don't become salesy.
Yeah, yeah.
But you
Well,
know what?
give it a few visits. Like you don't go jumping in and say, "Hey, I do Young Living." You just slowly, and then you say, "Okay, I'm gonna keep talking to her about now Young Living."
Yeah.
And now
How do you keep track of all the people that you come in contact with?
my books,
Oh, show us the book.
Messenger. I'll
Show
go
us the
back. Like
yeah.
I gave a guy some. Pardon? Just I keep track. I know sometimes it can be hard. I got to go through Messenger. Oh, where's that lady? But I'll find them.
Yeah. So you have a little book. Like, tell us what do you do with the book?
Like I write everybody's name. And when I do events and I have ballots, I always like if they say, "Oh, I just want a lavender oil," no problem, and I'll write on the back of that ballot lavender. So when I call her back, I say, "Oh, how are you liking that lavender?" She's probably going, "How does she remember I bought lavender?" I always put something on the back of it as she's walking away. Or if she bought the cleaner, okay, I'm gonna ask her how she loves the cleaner. So it's just little things like that. I even told Donna when you do events, always write down something that she bought or she was interested or she wants to learn about hormones. So when you call her, then you say, you still want to learn more about hormones. And if
So,
she's ready, she's ready.
Diane, what drives you?
Uh, just keep building. Keep
But
building. You
what
have
makes
to.
you so excited that you want to talk Young Living and you want to do follow up? I mean, you could have just sat and watched Netflix. So
Because
what
you know
drives
why? It works. The stuff works. Like it, that's all I can say. Like I was having, I'm not gonna lie, when the weekend, last weekend, and that's why Monday I couldn't. I was just, it was, I think everything catches up with you when you're going through traumas and stuff like that, right? And then I called Donna, or no, Donna called me and I said, you just called me at a really wicked time right now. I just don't know how to deal with today. She said, Diane, you have so many oils. Go in your cabinet, see each oil. I'm going to give you the list of the oils from the feelings kit. Well, guess what, guys? I had every oil. I
uh,
did the first treatment like you're supposed to. Then I gave it a few hours. Next thing you know, I'm back to my old, you know me, I'm always go, go, go. That day, I just couldn't get out of the funk. So then I did a second application in the afternoon. I was like, wow, like just smell it. I'm telling you, I don't know. When you feel that way, you just want to help everybody else that's going through things
so
because
you
everybody
actually
goes
have
through it.
down days? Do you actually do feel down? Like it's
I know. Well, because of that lady, Liz, and then I thought about my dad, and then just other things were happening, and I've been losing a lot of friends lately. So I think it
yeah,
just added up, right?
yeah.
And sometimes we need our oils, but now I can recommend those and tell people, like look at what's her name? Judy. She says, "Oh, my hip is bugging me and my back is bugging me." I said, "Judy, I know you're doing everything else, but do raindrop on your feet. Try it." So she tried it. She called me the next day. Oh my God, Diane, I felt amazing doing that. I said, see, just little things. And I kept telling everybody in my team, buy each oil every month for the raindrop. You don't have to buy the raindrop kit because sometimes it's pricey, but break it down for people because not everybody has an income that, they can just buy, right? So that's what I do with the raindrop. After I bought the kit, I just kept buying one bottle at a time, and then it adds up, and then you can just keep refilling your little ones.
So you're saying that you use the tools to help you with your business.
Yes, yes.
So what
And
is the
then,
best tool?
what's
What is
that?
the
The
best
tools?
tools that help you with your business?
Just handing out little samples of silly things, like people love getting free gifts, right? And then the cream. Then once they love it and they want to buy the bigger ones, then I say, how about having a class with your friends and family? You can start making this cream. And
So
then that's
what do
just
you
how
say
it goes.
with people that says, oh, the kit is too expensive?
Well, then I say, well, you have stomach issues. If you're always having hot flashes, the peppermint's going to help. Thieves on your feet, especially in the winter months when you got a cold. Like RC is my favorite oil. I said I was broke when I bought that kit. I remember that day, and I tell people it's once you buy that commitment, then you don't have to keep buying like 100, whatever, right? It's just that one time commitment, and then you just buy slowly after that. But now I'm addicted, so it's so hard. Peace and calm is at 250 this month. You want to buy 250?
So, okay, I am sure, given your energy, you could do anything you want. Any company, you can sell Tupperware, you can sell leggings.
Oh, I've been asked so many socks. You know how many times I've been asked to sell socks? I'm not a sock person.
So
Sorry.
why do you stick with Young Living?
Because it works for me. And with me having allergies, asthma, um, hormones issues, you remember me, and remember me having a cough all the time?
Yeah.
Like, I could never want to go back. No,
Mhm.
no, 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 no. And
So
people see me change, right? And then they say, what have you been doing? Okay, could be a long night.
share with us when you first started, when you're trying to do the business, some of the things that you started with and that you have changed.
Oh my God, RC was my first oil. My daughter
No,
gave me
in
that.
a business concept,
Oh,
like
and a business
how you first
concept.
started. Yeah.
Once I bought the kit and I saved enough money, then I bought a flip kit. So
Okay.
that flip kit came with me everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Or
then
what
when
do
I
you mean
would,
came with you everywhere?
Well, if somebody called and they said, I like to do one-on-one sometimes, so I'll call a friend and say, hey, what you doing? How about, or even when I go do events and I got the ballots and somebody's interested a little bit, and I'll say, okay, well, what are you doing tomorrow afternoon? How about I come and see you? I've signed people up right at Tim Hortons.
Hmm.
I bring my little suitcase and I pull out the starter kit and
What
my
do you mean
flyer.
the little
And
suitcase?
remember, you gave me one, the black one.
So tell us, what do you do with it?
Ah, I can't. It's got the handle and everything, and I just wheel it around with me.
So you go
Like,
around town with your suitcase?
yeah, look at my motorhome is going to be my oil mobile.
Oh.
So why are you so passionate?
Oh, like
Other
look at
than
this.
it's
Here's an
like,
example tonight. Okay,
uh-huh.
Lauren's friend, Lauren's helping him work on his vehicle. I think they're in the garage. But anyway, he comes in the house and he says to his wife, "Can you go get me a couple Tylenols?" Well, you know me, Tylenols. I don't have anything like that in my house, right? So
Mhm.
then I said to him, I said, Why? What's wrong?" He said, "My knees are bugging me." I said, "Oh." I go get my Cool Azul. I pull it out. I said, "Here, rub these on your on your knees, and you tell me later when how you feel." He says, "Oh, I really like the smell of this. It smells nice." I said, "All of our product smells nice." So then he leaves. He goes back in the garage before they went to go get dinner. He comes in. He said, "By the way, Diane, that really helped my knees. I can't believe that I don't feel the pain." I said, "Instead of those Tylenols, we need to talk about sulfurizide." And he's like, "Okay." So
So
I'm here for a couple of days before I head to Barrie. So I'm gonna work on that.
okay. You got to give us your best kept secret on how to keep the momentum, your energy, and your passion.
Well, Young Living helps when they have sales.
Yeah,
And right now, if you sign up 2 people, which I did last month, I can't wait to get my gift. But
yeah.
they always have promotions, and that's my drive. When there's a promotion and you're gonna get something free, I'm gonna work at it. Like my ninja's coming in any day, and I
Tell
showed
us what
Lauren a picture on
tell
the
us
growth team.
what you learned, what you earned on the Dinsha. What happened? Like, tell us.
I got a box of oils, which was over $1,000. Neroli oil that I didn't have, so I was so determined to work hard for that. And Melissa, so it was all really good oils. So I got this little bamboo case with all the oils, but I didn't know I won the ninja because I was like up, I forget 40 some points, and I was like, oh my god. So when I found out I won the ninja, I said to Lauren, "Hey, I get 4 cases of ninja, 9 boxes of the packages." He's like, "Oh, I'm going to have another shot of ninja since you're getting that much ninja." But I always told myself I'm going to work hard because I really want to drink lots of ninja. Who knew? So
Wow. So
it,
you set up with a goal and you work towards it, or you just accidentally won it?
no, I worked at it. I worked hard. Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh, so it's no accident. It's no such thing
No,
as let it grow organically.
if you want it, you got to work at it, right? It's
So
not going to come to you.
give us your special ingredients. How did you work at it?
Uh, well, look at when I first started. You gave us a list of 25 people. It took me 2 years, and there's still 2 people that's not on that list. But I did
Oh
everybody else.
my,
They're all signed up under me.
that's wow. So you are determined.
You have to. Well, I want to become silver. You know me. I never gave up. Even when I
So
do go through things, I just come back up.
yeah, you never give up, that's for sure. And
Mhm.
tell us, in the very beginning, you were trying to do the business, but you're also sewing different things, trying to do. Tell us the story.
I was a sewer, not to lie. I used to do Halloween costumes and rent them out. But it was fun because people would come to my house, put on my costumes, and it would be like, oh my goodness. I even had my husband dress up and go out. We've won money by doing that. So there you go. It made me determined to make more costumes. I've got like 60 costumes, all homemade. I got to sell them. I got to do something. I haven't done that in years. But
But when you first started, you were also making the sleeves that you were selling, and then you were
uh,
making all the different things to sell.
oh,
So
I do dish soap dresses because I
yeah.
made crafts all the time. I used to be, that's all I did when my kids were in school. I sew,
So
sew, sew.
so what changed? Like why did you stop? Like what changed?
Well, I make more money doing Young Living than I do sewing. And
Ah,
I always said, if I want to be healthy, I got to work at it to get my products for free. So now my products are free, but I make a bit extra money. So it's a win. But I want to make more money, right?
yeah. So the money is good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So when we end now, can you give everyone a suggestion on how to move forward? And also, how do you package all these things that you give to people? Like how?
Well,
Because
I'll put a cream in this chapstick, and I'll buy at the dollar store. They're just little white bags, and then I'll fold it and I'll staple it with my business card on the front, or I'll put my little stickers from Vistaprint,
okay.
and that's it. You don't have to make it fancy, but I like wrapping my chapsticks. I'm not gonna lie, in ribbons, because I wouldn't know that this is peppermint, vanilla, lavender, and cinnamon, right?
Diane, something else that you always give out too is little chocolates with the oils in them.
Oh,
You know,
yes,
Christmas, Easter, you always do stuff like that as
yes.
well.
I always I always like to do things like that with my chocolates, and then I wrap them up in a baggie with a ribbon, and then I give it to my members. Always make sure you're good to your members, because they're the ones that are there building with you. So if you're making them excited, they're going to keep going with you. Don't forget them. It's okay to keep adding to your team, but keep working on with your team members.
I'm in
Okay.
it for the chapstick.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the chocolates.
Yes.
And
I
the
give out
chocolate.
chapsticks too, but I give out chocolates.
Wow, that is a whole load of information. Anyone else have any questions that you want to ask Diane?
I'm just so impressed with Diane. She's always positive and energetic and so contagious. You know, if I didn't sign up with Jasmine, I would follow you.
Thank you.
But I met Jasmine first, right?
Hey, I don't know what I would do without Jasmine. She's the one that
Yeah.
encouraged me. So yes,
Oh, you guys.
That's so amazing.
yes. I used to go to her spoils and that used to just like, I can't wait. Judy, Jackie. I was just talking to Jackie. She said, say hi to everybody. Jasmine,
Yes.
Judy is trying to rent a place, because we want you to come in September, and I'm going to do a big event.
Am I what did you say? Am I coming in September?
Yes.
Okay, you have
remember
a
remember
date
you said you were going to come up?
Yeah, you have to give me the date.
I will. We're working on it this week.
Okay,
Yep.
give it to me ASAP because it's almost September.
Okay.
I'm booking up.
Okay, no problem.
I will come.
You know, I have a wedding in September, right?
Yes, your son.
Yeah,
And
you
camping, right?
can't
I
miss
can't
it.
be there.
You're coming at the end of September at my place.
Oh, this
Yes.
is true. Yes, I am. But I want to
We're
be at
doing a
your
big-
event.
I know.
It's okay. It's not all about me.
Well, we could do it at the beginning of October. The weather's still nice.
I'm
Oh,
going
it
to have
is.
one on the 5th of October. Let me end this first, okay? We are recording.
Okay.
So
okay.
Diane, thank you so much for
No
giving
problem.
so much amazing information, and thank you.